The distributor of Ben & Jerry's ice cream in Israel is celebrating a sweet victory. A federal judge in New York ruled the founders of the company can't stop the Israeli licensee from selling the popular ice cream. Jerusalem correspondent Daniel Cohen joins us live from Tel Aviv with the details. Hi there, Daniel.
Hi, Allison. You're exactly right. Sweet victory is correct. Ice cream giant Ben & Jerry's has failed again in its bid to stop the sale of its ice cream in Judea and Samaria, an area of Israel also referred to as the West Bank. The company's founders said it would hurt their business, but a judge disagreed. Let's go back to last summer when Ben & Jerry's announced it would end the sale of its ice cream in what it considers occupied Palestinian territory. The company claimed it was inconsistent with its values. The Israeli licensee, a man named Avi Zinger, continued making the ice cream in his factory just outside Tel Aviv and selling it in Judea and Samaria, going against the company's decision. Ben & Jerry's sued its parent company, Unilever. On Monday, a judge said Ben & Jerry's failed to show selling ice cream in the settlements is bad for business. Ron Bar Yoshofat is the deputy director of the Jerusalem-based Kohelet Policy Forum, Israel's largest think tank. He says Ben & Jerry's continues attacking Israel to score cheap political points.
What they said is that they have a policy. They're not anti-Israel. They just are they're very critical of the Israeli policy, mainly in Judea and Samaria. That's fine. You have also a lot of Israelis who think that. I personally think differently. But again, the issue is that not the real issue with them not liking the policy that Israel is implementing, but what they really wanted is to get some cheap popularity, hurt Israel, do really bad business in an unfair way. And then when they saw that it's actually it's going to backfire at them, they said, well, that's going to hurt us financially, which if it would hurt them financially, they would not have done it to begin with.
Critics accuse Ben Cohen and Jerry Greenfield of being hypocrites. In this now infamous interview that's been described as a car crash, an Axios reporter asked why Ben & Jerry's is sold in states like Texas and Georgia, where the outspoken far-left activists have strong political disagreements. Cohen, you may remember, went completely blank. Ben & Jerry's is known for political activism, although suing a parent company, that is considered unusual. Earlier this year, Unilever's stock price plunged 20%, amounting to more than $25 billion in value. Since the judge's ruling on Monday, both Ben & Jerry's and Unilever have refused comment.